Okay, we got our frame boxed in. I still got to clean that up, and I'm not going to clean it up yet. Okay, I'm going to wait until I weld the cross member on it. What the problem is, though, is the company that I buy my front suspension parts from, which is, this is Mustang 2, stuck it in our fucking ass. If you see right here, I got to cut that much off. Now that's exactly precisely 3/4. If you look directly at it, you can see that that is cut at an angle. That's not cut straight, okay? So to measure something like that, you have to measure every single corner, okay, all the way down, because that is at an angle to fit in there the proper way that it's supposed to fit when it goes down the frame rail, see, because the frames are running at an inside angle. So I'm going to take my plasma cutter and precisely cut that, and then once I get it in there, I'll have to cut the top off because they made the top too long. Okay, this is like 5 3/4 tall, and the frame rails are only, 4 inches and 1/4. So they kind of fucked us in the ass. Okay, they stuck it on us hard, but that's okay. It's not like the end of the world. Now, take my tape measure, and I already marked the center of that. It's exactly 24.5. I'm going to come back, I'm going to grind that out, I'm going to clean it up, and we're going to get it to fit perfectly tight in our frame rail. Let me clean that up, and we'll come back and see what it looks like. What you see right here, I got the cross member on a jack, floor jack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jack it up into place, and hopefully you have a better jack than I got. We want to jack that up in there. It might fit tight, just take your time. Better fit tight than loose. Okay. There we go. That's that flag, that weld flag. Get it up in there, like so. Really don't want to jack the frame up. Center mark on the top and on the lower portion of that, I ran my center mark on my frame all the way on the top and straight down. So what I got to do is I got to get that precisely lined up, because if you don't, what's going to happen? I think y'all can answer that yourself. What's gonna fucking happen to you, okay, is the fucking front end's gonna be crooked and the truck will never steer right. It will track to the left or the right and it will run like shit. This is a very, very precise operation. You need to take your time and do it right. So, get that lined up right there. Come on the other side. This might take a couple times to get it right, see? Because it has got to be lined up proper for it to work proper. Okay. That's where I want it, right there. That's where I want that to be. I got my lines lined up at the top, I got them lined up down the sides. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape measure, check everything out to make sure that everything is precise. Remember I told you about the factory holes down on the frame here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to crisscross measure everything, okay? So I'm going to come from this hole over here. I'm going to measure to the end of that. I'm going to find me a measuring point that's exactly the same as that other side. Okay? We got 33. I measure right here, and that's exactly identically the same. 33 inches. You cross measure it just like that. So we know that that is perfectly straight in the hole. The next thing that I will do is I'm going to tack weld that all on there. Okay? I'm going to fill in the gaps on the side with our leftover brace that we had that we cut off of here for strength and support. And then I got to cut these tops off so this is all flush. Like I said, the company that I bought this product from had misfortunately jerked me off and stuck it in my ass for $3,000 worth of fucking goods. But I really can't say nothing bad about them because I've been dealing with them for 15 years and they're actually very, very nice guys, and what they did here is a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, so, you know, we're gonna let this one slide even though it was a $3,000 mistake and 3 to 4 hours work for me. So let's get that done, let's get it on and see what it looks like. Alright, if you look right here, you'll see that the front cross member is installed in the frame. Okay, what we did, we precisely measured it out where it's right in the very center of everything. Okay, if you look. And then if you remember, I had to cut the tops of the cross member off, flatten those out. So I took some plate steel and I welded it on top. So this the whole item there, the whole cross member is actually boxed in around the frame, just like that. And then I double plated it up on the ends right here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, but what I did, there you go. I took the leftover plate steel that came off the cross member and I went ahead and stuck it in the corner and I double plated it, which gives it more strength and support. Okay, because you want this to be as strong as possible. Now, once you have your cross member in the vehicle, the next step